back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Maniac Mansion. I'm the mysterious JG. Let's go ahead and get right going here. Got about 20 minutes before a TV show that I want to watch comes on. That TV show is, as it happens, the season finale, and most likely the series finale of ABC's V. Why am I watching that show, you may ask yourself? Because it's so bad, it's actually pretty funny. But, yeah, in order to get ready in time to watch, like, ridiculous show about aliens who can almost never bother to show us that they are aliens, I need to get in some gameplay of this tentacle game. So, let us do that. Once again, I have to load a saved game. And listen to crackling sounds. Alright, Bernard. I love ABC's V. I take it very seriously. Now, Bernard, I guess it's appropriate. He's the only one who never worked out on the Hunko-matic machine, because that means that even compared to Wendy, he gets to be a titanic wuss. If girls can even be wusses, I don't know that girls can be wusses. But he's got some important stuff on him, like the radio, which I don't remember what you use the radio to do, actually. But the jar of water is pretty important, and he's got the glowing key. Don't remember what that actually does. Dave has the regular key, which we're going to need in a minute because I am going to take advantage of this opportunity to lure Weird Ed out of his room so that we can steal stuff in his room using Wendy. So now Weird Ed will find a whole bunch of people hanging around at his door, which will be, of course, open. His front door will be open. Let's see if he's even going to answer. Does he even answer? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe once the mailman arriving scene has taken place, he won't answer. Because he missed that package, of course. Alright, well, it's starting to look like we can't get him out of his room that way anyway. Which would mean the only way to get him out of the room would be to have him actually capture us trying to steal stuff. So you remember, he did throw us in the dungeon when we tried to steal from him. But I think we might need stuff in his room. I'm not positive. I don't know for sure that we need any of the stuff that's in his room. I want to show you something that what happens when you steal Weird Ed's hamster. Something that is cut out of the Nintendo version, so that should give you an idea of what it's about. And no, it's not sexual. Yes, a staircase out of order. And you can never fix those, as funny as that might be. This is the wrong room. Actually, I do... Ah, crap. I do need Bernard to be in that room, but I should have given him a certain item first that I did not give him. So we'll get Dave over here to help out. And we'll rue the fact that we couldn't get Weird Ed lured out of his room. The residents of the mansion now completely don't give a shit about their front doorbell ringing. I don't know what that noise is about, actually. I don't even know if it's picking up on my microphone, so maybe you're not hearing it at all. But I don't think it should be there. Now, was there something... Now I'm getting a weird inkling that one of these books might do something. Am I thinking of a different game entirely? There's Chuck the Plant. Nothing happens with Chuck the Plant. As far as I know, he's a red herring. Alright, forget it. I need to give water faucet handle. Yeah, we'll be going up there and doing the water faucet handle thing too. Let's give the tools to Bernard. And Bernard will hang out down here because he's probably afraid to go upstairs. Can't say that I blame him. Let's give the glowing key to Dave. Let's give the jar of water to Dave. And let's give the radio to Dave. Bernard will need the tools. Oh, to Dave, yes, thank you. Bernard is going to use or fix phone with tools. That should do it. For some reason, Jeff can also fix the phone with the tools. My sister tells me that is because in the 80s, surfers were notorious for their ability to repair a Walkman using whatever junk they had on hand. And I believe Walkman is the plural of Walkman. Walkman being pretty much a thing of the past. I mean, you know, your modern iPods, whatever the hell, they're basically just Walkman. They changed the name. They're fulfilling the same purpose. The Walkman was a truly innovative thing when it came out. There just was no ability to listen to music on the go like that. And now they've just changed the device that you do it with, but it still doesn't have the kind of cultural impact that the Walkman had, I'm telling you. Take it from me, Sonny Jim. All you little lads and lassies out there. Anyway, there we go. Now Dave has all the stuff, because I think the only other thing I can think of that used the tools to repair, I do not believe that requires Jeff/Bernard levels of skill. And I didn't bother to check the books on the left, because now I'm starting to think that I was crazy thinking if there's anything going on with those books. I think there's nothing going on with those books. It's an old-fashioned radio. You may be asking, why aren't I calling someone with the phone now that it works? And the answer is, I can't think of who you would call. There is a phone number we can get access to eventually. There was, you may remember, oh crap, I was afraid this was going to happen. Alright, folks. Let's see what interesting tidbits you will be getting off of my, no cameos for anybody's previous comments this time, I'm afraid. Section 1E12. Come on, 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 come on. E12 is, unless I miss my guess, which I just may, it's a vertical line, a blank space, a horizontal line, and a blank space. That's not very interesting. Vertical line, blank space, horizontal line, blank space. Thank you. Thank you, Copy Protection, for making us laugh about love again. Oh, you know what? I got new keys. Let me see if there's anything to unlock over here. Was there? I don't remember really this room. What was in it so much? Yeah, there's nothing in here. I think we are done with that place. I believe we are also done with that other room to the right, because it had the piano, which we can't use because we don't have Razor or Sid. And, yeah. We got the... Oh, you know what? We never got the manuscript. Because I figured Wendy was going to come by and pick it up, and then that just never really happened. So I need to pick up the manuscript, and I'll give it to Wendy later. Wendy will need the manuscript, and I think we found the room with the typewriter in it. Maybe? Maybe we didn't. Let us unlock The medical cabinet with... What keys did we not have? Yeah, cassette tape. That's the way. Yellow key. Just very slowly walk around there. It must require a special key. The yellow key isn't special enough for you, medical cabinet. Let's try the glowing key. Or the silver key. Nope. Let's use the old rusty key. I've probably already tried all these keys. I know the glowing key is new. That doesn't seem to work. That's a different message from what I got before. Did I do something wrong? Did I just say fix or something? Not even notice? Undeveloped film, radio, manuscript, glowing key. Nope. Alright, well. There's a couple minutes of your life you'll never get back, folks. Is there anything to unlock in here? Actually, I believe we can open up these things, but I don't feel like messing with that right now. We will eventually need to make use of the arcade machines, folks. That will become part of a puzzle later on. It's one of the ones that kind of even after, seeing that solved, I didn't really see how the hell you were supposed to get that, but you have to play one of the arcade games. We got the undeveloped film. Let's, what else have we got? We've got Sponge the Developer. Let's use Sponge the Developer in Developer Tray. I actually, at one point, knew how to do this stuff, folks. It is now Tray of Developer. You can use Tray of Developer with undeveloped film. Tell you what, one of the most nasty smelling things in the world is that fixative agent that you use for film. I don't know how. He doesn't know how. Yeah, like I remember once being really sick. In college, I was really sick. Felt like I was going to throw up, but I had to go in and work with film, and it was awful. Awful, awful, awful. There's some kind of like silvery metal, like, it's not, what do you call it when it's a mixture of two different elements? Composite, or I don't know what the heck it was, but yeah, it was like nasty. It made me feel sick, and I wasn't even drinking it. Alright, so what was I going to do? I was going to talk to you about the time I felt sick in college that didn't have to do with alcohol. Instead, let's talk about using the glowing key in the file drawers. He doesn't have a key for this. Let's unlock the file drawers with undeveloped film, yeah. Silver key. Let's unlock the file drawers with old rusty key. Let's forget it. Let's assume that I've already tried the yellow key on it and just get the hell out of here. I've gotten the Sponge of Developer out of my inventory because I found where it needs to go. I just can't actually use it, because I don't have the character who is able to solve the game that way. I am now. I do not remember how Michael actually, his abilities with the photography stuff, I don't remember how that helps at all, and now I'm really curious. I'm curious about knowledge. Anyway, let's keep moving here. No, don't go in there. That's Weird Ed's room. This room might be worth a visit, though. This room does have the typewriter. Let's read the manuscript I just picked up, actually. It looks like someone's memoir, but the writing is terrible. Let's save the game. we saved the game. Twice, actually. Now let's use the manuscript in the typewriter. That sounds exactly like typing, folks. Oops, I think I made it worse. Read manuscript. This is the worst chunk I've ever read. And I believe that if you send that off to the publishing company, which is what you're meant to do with the manuscript, they will reject it. I don't remember exactly what they say. But yes, we have to get Wendy to punch up the manuscript because she's a budding writer. But just for shits and giggles, let's wait until we have everything that's necessary to mail it off for publishing. Then we'll try mailing off Dave's version and just to see how bad it goes. Meanwhile, we've got a man-eating plant. What do we do with the man-eating plant, folks? Walk to it, and I think it will try to bite us. Maybe not. We could give... we still have some of that nasty food we were going to give to Purple Tentacle. Green Tentacle, I should say. Oh, well, maybe Wendy has it. We need to go see Wendy anyway. So let's go pay a visit to our gal pal Wendy. Let's walk to the door. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Dave. Wendy, could I have some cheese? Yes, sir, you can have cheese. Thank you, Wendy. You're welcome. And yes, I believe some of you astute viewers have probably figured out that we need to get into Dead Cousin Ted's bathroom and use that water faucet handle. But I want to deal with this real quick first. I just want to see what happens if you try to feed cheese to a man-eating plant. Probably nothing. This is probably a complete waste of time. But it's my time to waste. And yours, of course, but... No, use the man-eating plant? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to give cheese to the man-eating plant. Oh, man, this would be so much easier if my mouse was able to work with my DOS box. Yum, yum. Oh, it ate it. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Did that help anything, though? No, that didn't help a dang thing. Alright. Silliness. Let's load the game, so just in case we find out that the cheese is desperately essential to some other thing. But let us use the jar of water. Because we see that there is a hatch up here that we need to get to. Let's use the jar of water from the pool, which, as you will recall, was being used to cool the nuclear reactor. The cooling rods run there. Let's use irradiated water on the plant. Ah, the plant's tall! Let's climb up there. I can't reach it. Use man-eating plant. He will not climb the man-eating plant. Huh. Well, maybe there's something left for us to try. Let's use the can of Pepsi on the man-eating plant. It stops. Oh, it's burping. We've given it gas, and that will allow us to climb it because it will no longer try to bite us. It won't bite us, it has gas. And that brings us to this exciting room, which features an observatory. And that telescope may be dime operated, folks. We'll find out more about that telescope in the next video. So, thank you so much for watching. Yes, we will get to Dead Cousin Ted's room next time. And we'll see the exciting message behind Dead Cousin Ted's dead body. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.